What's happening? This is Yogi Bronknut 719 West. So anybody who's over on Steam and saw me just try to do live stream twice on D Live, it wasn't successful. So I got to do a little bit more research into what the problem is, but I mean, look, I just can't get it all worked out right now. So apologize if that messed up any of your auto voters that you have set up for me, but I sure hope you didn't upvote any of that garbage that I just tried. But what I want to talk about tonight is this whole juicy situation between Trump and Stormy Daniels, right? Now, let's just get it on out there. First of all, I voted for Trump. And I voted for Trump because I absolutely 100% for sure did not want Hillary or Bernie. Not saying Trump was going to be the savior. Trump's a good guy. I mean, you know how I felt if you watch my videos that I think the whole thing's rigged no matter who's in there. But that's not really what I want to talk about because I still don't know if Trump is really draining a swamp, if there's really a chess match going on. I don't have no idea. All I know is that there's a whole bunch of people inside the Capitol Hill and the White House and the Homie Hookup Network and the Old Brotherhood and the Swamp Pool that hate him. So if they all hate him, then he must be on the other side. So it's a complex world. Let's just be honest about it. I mean, you know, we don't know how things really work in the down and dirty in the political scene. But I want to know, and I wish I could have done this live so I could have, responded to some of your typing requests. I want to know what y'all think about, like, who's lying here? Because Stormy, she pulled this whole trick after the election and after they've had, Trump with a little few problems with the whole Russia scandal, which never turned out to be anything. And, the deep state's a little worried. And then all of a sudden, here comes Stormy Daniels out of nowhere. Right before new elections for senator seats and those types of things are going to come out. So Stormy, my question to you is, why'd you do that? Why'd you wait? Because if you had the goods on Trump, if you had something that disqualified him really from being the leader of the free world and of the United States, why'd you wait until now? I mean, that's against all Americans. That's for the greater good of the country if you have some great, little nugget of information that we all need to know. Shouldn't we have known that before we voted? And I watched the deal that was on 60 Minutes. I thought it was, what? I don't see no evidence. I don't see, it's hearsay. And after I've seen what the deep state tried to do and then admittedly lied about the whole Russia scandal and the dossier, that now the fact that Stormy Daniels has come along, I can't believe this either. So, it's like the boy who cried wolf. He cried wolf one too many times. And you see Stormy in the interview, all bug-eyed pupils about as wide as dinner plates. This little skinny, cross-eyed crackho, she didn't even know what she was really saying because I think she was on some drugs. She looked like she had done miles of cocaine before she went on there. And you compare her pupils to Anderson Cooper and to the interviewer's pupils on 60 Minutes, and they were really small. With all those lights in the studio, couldn't have been. So, Stormy Daniels, an ex-porn star is not exactly a credible witness. Do I think Trump maybe done something? I don't know. Most every president has been up to some sort of scandals. A couple of them haven't been caught. The president's been doing, a little hanky-panky in the Oval Office all the way since back to JFK and probably long on before that. So I don't really know. Monica Lewinsky produced some DNA. Stormy Daniels doesn't have no DNA. She had any proof. Oh, I spanked him with a Forbes magazine or something. That's what she said. Newsweek or I don't know what it was. But the whole story sounds fishy and doesn't make much sense to me. And I don't know, Trump's probably pretty tough time inside the White House, at night. Melania's looking at you like this. Just asking you a million questions, getting interrogated. I don't know. When Trump was younger, he's a pretty promiscuous guy. Why wouldn't he be? He owned New York City practically. Had casinos and his name on all kinds of buildings and was very successful and whatever you want to say about it, however you got, I'm trying to get into all that. I'm just saying, at that time he was single, and I don't see why a single guy with a lot of money in New York City is not hanging out with supermodels. I mean, all the basketball players and football players and movie stars, I mean, they're all doing it, right? So Trump really wasn't out of line for the crowd and financial lane he was running in. But I don't know. This whole story seems weird, but on the other hand, I guess there's a little part of me that believes Stormy Daniels just because, you know, Trump seems like the kind of dude that he might have been wrapped up in something like that. But I also would have believed it for Bill Clinton. I wouldn't have believed it for Barack Obama. But I also didn't ever thought about Tiger Woods. And that just goes to show you never really know. You really never know what's really going on the down low. So let me know in the comments section what you think about this whole situation. And the funny thing is that Democrats are talking about how, like, this is going to be, we're going to impeach him over this. I mean, this happened when he wasn't even president, and then this came out. I don't even see how this is an impeachable thing. I mean, I don't think this is like this is bad press for the president. But, you know what they say, bad press is better than no press at all. So I think this one isn't going to just stick off. If I was him, I wouldn't even acknowledge it. I really wouldn't. And I think Stormy Daniels is lying. I mean, she admittedly said, I was trying to do this to get a job, further my career, get on his show. And then that didn't work out and it fizzled out. And now all of a sudden, you know, she's got some sour. She's disgruntled. So I can't really believe her. Hey, y'all seen one of these? Let me show you. It's like a girl in a swimming suit. And in the back, it doesn't say Stormy. It says Kelly. And this is called a drinking buddy. So it just kind of sits on your glass or your beer bottle or whatnot so that you never drink alone. And I figured, since I live alone, might as well have a drinking buddy. All right, so let me know in the comments section below what you think about the whole Stormy Daniels and Trump saga. If this really happened, if she's embellishing. You know what, Stormy? If you got a tape, if you got a CD, you got more proof, you better bring it to the table now, or unless you're a little punk-ass American is what you are. Don't be hiding information to the American public if you really got it. Either release it or shut your pie hole. This is the OG Bronknut 719 West Stormy Daniels. Not credible.